What's good, y'all? Anime Gaming and Chill here checking in, man. And today, man, we're going to talk about Black Clover, all right? So, I've stated before that Black Clover is actually one of my favorite shows right now. Probably one of the best out in my opinion. It has a lot of hate, and I'm just like, I don't know why. I think people are seeing it since it's kind of like a Naruto clone. People are like, oh, it's like a fake Naruto. It sucks, blah, blah. I'm like, man, stop looking for Naruto and other stuff. We tried that for Boruto, and it didn't work. If you see my video on my channel, I talk about why, we quote unquote don't like them, but we still watch them and everything. Stop looking for it. Like, stop looking for Naruto and these other shows. But anyway, today we're gonna recap a little bit about what's happening in Black Clover right now, and maybe like a prediction of what's gonna happen next. So before we get started, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like the video if you like the video, share it with the anime head, and we gonna get it going. All right, so the last time that I chimed in about Black Clover was around the time that they went to take the Magic Knights exam. So pretty much what Asta did, he went there, he kind of made a fool of himself, and it was hilarious. He just doesn't have any magic power, period. Okay, and everybody else, they were able to fly in the brooms and do all the other stuff for the entrance exam, but he couldn't. It was just funny. He was just in there yelling, screaming, trying to do everything, but you gotta respect the man's effort. So, but when it came to the combat stage, I was hyped because I knew that for a fact that he was gonna kick whoever's ass. And some dude was trying. He's like, "Oh, let me take advantage of him being the weakest one here and just make myself look better." And he tried to put up some little shield, and Asta broke it down in like 2 seconds. And you're just like, "Oh shit!" All the squad captains were like, "What the fuck? Like, what the hell is this? What kind of magic is this?" So, pretty much that happened. No one really wanted him. He was honestly, he was on the verge of a breakdown and everything. And then, Captain Yami actually, came down, kind of like talked to him, like, asked him a couple questions or whatever to see if he was, if he would be a fit or whatever. And he liked his determination, and he saw Asta as, something intriguing. And I do too, because he has something in him that no one else has. He is the only person, I believe that they call it anti-magic now, or they will eventually. Pretty much, he's something interesting, and Captain Yami saw his potential and believes in him to become the Wizard King. Okay, so fast forward, he gets into the Black Bulls, are kind of like the rejects, kind of the Magic Knight squad. But they all, in my opinion, they might be one of the more powerful squads because even though they're kind of like outcasts, they're strong people. They're not weak. They're not weak wizards at all. They're just like the worst squad because they cause damage and they fight all the time, and they're just so like off the wall and stuff. That's just how they are, and I actually love it, and it's like they might fight a lot and all this stuff, but it kind of reminds me of Fairy Tail, kind of like how they fight all the time, but in the end they got each other's back. They love each other. They're a squad, and they work perfectly together. All right, so he's in the Black Bulls. He has another person there. I believe that her name is Noelle, and she's from royalty. And you would think that, because the royalty and nobilities, they have like the most magic power out of anyone. Like, they're naturally born like gifted. But in her case, she can't control her magic power. So that's the reason why she got into the Black Bulls. She was probably supposed to be in Golden Dawn with but she can't. She unfortunately can't control her powers. And it's kind of like a perfect match for Asta because he doesn't know the depths of his power yet. She can't control hers, so that's kind of interesting. And I think that the Black Bulls is a good place for them, because I would consider them, kind of like the outcast. They're like untapped potential right now, So the most important thing that happened recently, they went out on a mission, and it turned out that it was supposed to be a basic mission where they were just hunting boars, and just trying to get rid of them for this village. I believe it's Saucy Village, and it turns out some evil masterminds, they were planning to attack the village and to find some magic crystal, and they ended up attacking the village. And Asta, Noelle, and I think his name's Magnus. I think that he was there too. He's kind of like their superior. They all went and defended the villagers, and Asta ended up, beating the evil guy who used like ice magic and stuff. It was a pretty good fight, to be honest. And I think that it's nice having Asta in this world of magic because the magic fights are gonna be kind of boring when it's like two people with a little book floating in front of them, and it's like they're taking turns casting spells, kind of like a role playing game, like turn-based combat. But with Asta, he's kind of like sporadic. He has, no matter what, he's gonna have to get close to you as of right now. until he gets, probably some more powers or something. He has to get close to you to fight you. And it's going to be exciting, and you're going to see him get knocked down, and you're going to see him get back up, and it's going to be great. And the special thing about him is that he was able to pretty much, his sword does two things. It can reflect magic, and it can cut through magic, or pretty much negate magic. So in essence, people can't really hurt him with magic if it touches his sword. So he was able to cut through their magic, reflect magic back at them, stuff like that. And that's what makes him really special and powerful, and probably more powerful than probably almost anyone, period, potentially. Down the road, he probably will be. Okay, so anyway, they beat those people. They kind of foreshadowed a little bit like what was gonna happen. Like, there's apparently some evil organization, and there's apparently some magic crystals or something like that that they're trying to collect. And the little anti-bird comes out of Asta and like picks up the crystal, and kind of like gives it to him, I believe. But so the most recent episodes went over when they had like a day off, I believe, after this, and they went over to the village, like a secret black market, just to look around and buy stuff, with their salary, because they just got paid. So it turns out that this older lady actually gets her money stolen from her, and Asta jumps into action, and the guy that he embarrassed at the exams was there too. It was just a lot of comedy there, but Asta was able to stop them, and they were able to get the person arrested and everything, and get the old lady back her money. But when they left, this part made me excited. The old lady actually turned out to be the Wizard King, and he wanted to kind of like keep an eye on, like, kind of like peep out Asta, because he heard about him and his anti-magic. So he's very intrigued with Asta, which actually got me pretty excited, because I'm like, number one, the Wizard King seems like a cool dude. I thought he was gonna be like an asshole or like stuck up or something, but he's not. And number two, he notices Asta, and that's perfect, because his end goal is to be the Wizard King, and that makes me excited, because I'm like, hey man, that's a foot in the door right there. And I believe the next episode is going to, I haven't watched it yet. The next episode is going to be around the Wizard King watching too, and kind of like trying to see what he's about and everything. And I'm really excited for that. So we're gonna see kind of like where Black Clover goes. I'm really excited for it. I know that there's like a manga as well, but I'm not gonna read that. I don't want to spoil it. I'm gonna stay along with you guys, analyze by the week and stuff, man. I prefer to watch the anime. Okay, so if you like Black Clover, if you like the video, if you got anything to say about it, leave it in the comment section down below, because I want to know what you think about Black Clover. I don't know why people don't like it. It's a good show, in my opinion. So we're gonna keep it going. I'm gonna do like these weekly recaps and stuff like that, just talk about stuff or any theories that come to my mind as well. So like the video if you like the video. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, share this with a fan of Black Clover, and I'm gonna get out of here, man.